Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. South Africa has betrayed Africa and will buy 12 billion US dollars worth of natural gas from America, while its neighbors are filled with oil and natural gas. Angola, just next door, Namibia, Zimbabwe, all have natural gas. But South Africa has agreed that it will buy its natural gas from the United States of America. 1 second. Yes, my friends, this is news coming out of South Africa right now. And in this video, I will explain to you exactly what has happened. Remember, the president of South Africa was in America some days ago with Donald Trump. Well, apparently, Trump would have convinced him to buy natural gas from America. 12 billion US dollars worth of natural gas. Remember, the African Union has something called the Free Trade Area, where African countries are supposed to buy from each other. Is this still in effect? I don't know. You tell me. But this deal is saying that South Africa will buy 12 billion US dollars worth of natural gas, my friends. Yes, South Africa has proposed a significant liquefied natural gas import deal with the United States, aiming to purchase 75 to 100 cubic meters of liquefied natural gas annually over a 10-year period. This initiative, presented during President Cyril Ramaphosa's meeting with US President Donald Trump on May 21st, 2025, is part of the efforts to finalize a broader trade agreement. The deal could generate 900 million to 1.2 billion in annual trade, totaling up to 12 billion over the decade. The proposal also includes duty-free quotas for vehicles and auto components exports, along with steel 385 million kg and aluminum 132 million kg annually. South Africa aiming to transition from coal to natural gas sees this deal as a crucial given diminishing gas supplies from Mozambique. Its neighbor, Mozambique, is a neighboring African countries, right next to South Africa. South Africa is saying Mozambique supplies of gas is diminishing. The country may benefit from the US liquefied natural gas and investments in its gas infrastructure, alongside potential technological cooperation in fracking. However, South Africa currently lacks the necessary infrastructure to implement this plan effectively. The country has yet to develop any gas to wire or offshore gas to power infrastructure to address future gas to power plans. The absence of operational floating storage and regasification units exacerbates South Africa's natural gas supply issues, as the country cannot regasify imported liquefied natural gas on a large scale without this infrastructure. To address these challenges, South Africa is planning 2 major liquefied natural gas import terminals, one in Richards Bay and another in Ngqura, Ngqura, Ngqura. It's a town in South Africa. These projects aim to enhance the country's capacity to receive and process liquefied natural gas imports. Additionally, South Africa is exploring other liquefied natural gas supply options, including potential deals with Nigeria and Qatar to diversify its energy sources and mitigate the risk of a looming gas supply shortage expected by mid-2027. The proposed liquid natural gas import deal with the US represents a strategic move for South Africa to secure its energy future and transition towards cleaner energy sources. My friends, nothing is wrong with trade, but if you can find the resources in Africa where South Africa, I'm sure, has liquefied natural gas, I am sure its neighbors, Namibia, and I'm positive Angola, is filled with oil and natural gas. Why not help to develop these sources and source locally? This news article, this is coming from African Report Files, a pro-Pan-African Facebook page, and it reads, South Africa proposed to buy 12 billion natural gas from the United States. The South Africa has proposed a 10-year liquefied natural gas deal with the United States worth 900 to 1.2 billion annually, amounting to a staggering $12 billion. This is saying, but why is South Africa spending $12 billion to the United States instead of investing in energy partnerships within Africa? Why is South Africa sending 12 billion US dollars to an already wealthy United States when it can use some of that money to invest in Africa itself, in its neighbors? There's gas all over Africa, oil all over Africa. So people are asking the questions, why? South African Development Community, SADC, with Angola, Mozambique, Namibia, and Zimbabwe have billions of natural gas. You heard that. The organization in which South Africa is a part of, called SADC, it is the Southern African Development Community, which makes up Angola, Mozambique, Namibia, Zimbabwe. All of these countries are neighboring South Africa, and they have billions of natural gas. The idea that South Africa is sending $12 billion to the United States while ignoring their neighbors with the capacity to meet their energy needs is simply shocking. This is another missed opportunity to strengthen our economies by trading within. I agree with this. If you can find resources within the region or within your country, within your neighboring countries, why not buy from your neighboring countries? If they don't have the infrastructure, why not invest in your neighboring countries so that you can get that liquefied natural gas and build a pipeline like how they do from Russia to Europe. Build a pipeline from Angola to South Africa, another pipeline from Namibia to South Africa, another pipeline from Angola to South Africa, another pipeline from Zimbabwe to South Africa. All these countries are bordering South Africa. So that pipeline will be very easy to build. That's an easy investment. So why not spend that money and invest that way instead of sending your hard-earned resources, your 12 billion US dollars from taxpayers in South Africa to help to make America even richer and greater and better than ever before. But you can't blame Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a great negotiator. So of course, he is negotiating US products. He wants US products to be sold throughout the world market. So he has struck a deal with South Africa to buy $12 billion worth of liquefied natural gas from the United States of America, while giving South Africa very little in return. My friends, let me know what you think about this topic, and if you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. The mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. We are one people separated by a brutal transatlantic slave trade and colonialism, but we're coming back together as one. Right now I'm bringing to you this message from the Caribbean island nations, better known as the African diaspora. On this channel, I react to breaking news that affect the African continent and also the African diaspora. You can become a member of my channel and help to support the journey in bridging the gap between the African continent and its diaspora by joining the channel. You can join by clicking this link in the description box and sign up to become a channel member. Don't forget to like the video, share it with all your friends and family, comment your thoughts and opinion. Please let me know what you think about this topic. If you're watching from South Africa, let me know if you agree with your government buying 12 billion US dollars worth of American liquefied natural gas. Or do you want your government to spend that money with its neighbors in Namibia, Angola, Zimbabwe and Mozambique, that I'm sure could supply all of South Africa's natural gas needs and even more. Even if you want to buy from Nigeria or Egypt, all of that is in Africa. It is better to spend the money in Africa. My friends, your strength is your money. There are a lot of African Americans in America with a lot of money. About 30 to 40 million African Americans. And they spend the most on clothes, jewelry, shoes, you name it. If the African Americans were to wake up tomorrow morning and say, look, we're not going to buy any more shoes, we're not going to buy any more clothes like that, we are going to invest our money in Africa instead, then a lot of the companies owned by the white Europeans in America, they will close because most of their customers are African Americans. So it is money, it is your economic power that is keeping up a lot of the wealthy people around the world. Even the Caribbean region, we spend a lot of money buying American products. America needs the Caribbean more than the Caribbean needs America. We buy all the American products. We send our students to America to pay for university. When they finish with university, they stay in America and help to build America, while they give us very little or nothing in return. So my friends, your money is your power. Spend wisely and strengthen your own. Let us strengthen our own people, whether on the African continent or in the African diaspora. Let us spend within each other's countries. Let us spend within the African continent and within the African diaspora. Spend with each other. All black people around the world should spend money with each other. That is how we strengthen our people. Let us stop giving away our money to the oppressors and making them stronger than ever before. That is my message for you today. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and I will see you again tomorrow in the next video. Much love and bye-bye.